Welcome to Messages from Above. This card reading is for the sign of Aquarius for their birthday month reading. This is a general reading, and so these messages may or may not apply. That's okay, just take what does and leave the rest. If you do like the reading, then please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Okay, Aquarius, let's have a look and see what the first message is for you for your birthday month read. What's the first card? Okay, thank you. We'll take that one. And another set of cards. What is the message that goes with this card, please? So let's see what we have. We have water, the overflow, and the root chakra, ground and center. Okay, so with our first card, which is water, the overflow, this card is about abundance. It's also about financial and energetic gifts which we allow to flow through us, and by allowing it to flow through us we actually create more abundance and more of the gifts. So with this card you can see there's overflow of water. Now this is highlighted by, with the water, emotions, and it's allowing that light, that abundance, the gifts, everything to flow through her, and she's allowing it all to flow through, and by allowing it to flow through it's sort of recirculating back up and around. So she's very very abundant there. She's very at peace. Let's have a look, see what else we can say about this card. Yeah, so it allows for flow, receptivity, the path of least resistance, purity, and with that flow it clears away that which no longer serves. And of course water is emotions. The being in the picture has many hands, and yet still the water is allowed to fall through her fingers. It blesses her in the moment it touches her radiant skin and then continues on its journey. Her heart is also overflowing with love, which you can see here. Her eyes are filled with tears. She allows what comes through to move her without control. She gracefully allows whatever she is feeling to be expressed, and as she does so, she radiates so much light into the world. And then we have the root chakra, which ground and center. So with the root chakra card, it's about grounding and having the center. So we actually ground and center ourselves by connecting within ourselves and connecting with nature. By being in nature we then actually help to find the grounding that's necessary for our basic needs, for our survival. Time in nature also helps us to connect with the earth, and by connecting with the earth we can feel Mother Gaia, who is there to help us and support us. Just sit or stand barefoot in nature and feel your roots merging with the earth beneath you. Consider what your founding beliefs are and whether they still serve you. If they don't serve you, then it may be time to reconsider those priorities or the foundations that you live your life by. We need to feel that sense of deep inner peace, and we get that when we have a strong sense of grounding and being centered. Okay, so let's see what other messages we have for Aquarius for their birthday month, please. Okay, thank you. We'll take that one. The Pink Rose of Lady Nada. So I'll move that over here. Okay, so the Pink Rose of Lady Nada is actually a card that's coming to you at this time to let you know that you're actually going through a heart healing. This card is actually ties in really well with this water card, because with the heart healing, as you can see here, is filling, the heart here is filling and overflowing with love. As with this card, it's allowing the love to shine from your heart space. It's about letting go of any pain or grief or anguish that you are holding within your heart. This is allowing you or letting you know that you have the support of the Pink Rose of Lady Nada to actually open that up and to release that. It's also a sign that you are loved and supported by the universe, and by opening up your heart space and allowing that which doesn't serve you any longer, it allows more love and light into your heart. It's also a card that's saying it's time to perhaps have forgiveness for those around you or that you have had relationships with in the past who have caused you pain, caused you ill harm. Don't hold any grudges. It's about letting that go and to have that forgiveness for them. You are the bigger person by having that forgiveness and the compassion for whatever or whoever has caused you grief or harm. As with all lessons that we have along our spiritual journey or within this incarnation, everything is a lesson. It's to allow growth. So this Pink Rose of Lady Nada card is letting you know that don't hang on to everything, let things go. These are just lessons that you have learnt along your journey. Okay, so we'll go to the book and see how I can expand on this for you. Okay, you are in the midst of a heart healing, a healing of the fears and anxieties that have held you back from enjoying your full magnificence. Lady Nada is here with all her gentle power, washing you in soft pink light. All anger, fear, sadness, bitterness, disappointment and hurt are soothed and loved into peace. She brings you a sign of your future blossoming into deeper love. The Pink Rose of Lady Nada is a spiritual gift from higher guidance. It brings love, healing, strength and compassion to your heart. You may be burnt out or feeling anger, fear, depression, chronic fatigue or compromised wellness. Perhaps your heart is so tired that you struggle with compassion fatigue, finding it difficult to care even though your nature is one of deep compassion and kindness. Or perhaps you have put your heart and soul into something or someone and feel your efforts have been cast aside or taken for granted. Perhaps you are processing a great loss. Whatever the reason, Lady Nada has come to comfort your soul. Your pain will pass and your suffering will be alleviated sooner and more gently than you might expect. The pink rose of Lady Nada unfolds as an energetic gift, gently pulsing with love and beauty within your heart chakra. It brings you comfort, gentle emanations of divine love and reassurance that you are so wonderful just as you are. Lady Nada is saying how much I like you, dearest child of light, how deeply I love you. I send love and acceptance to you now so that you may come to love and like yourself with all the compassion, kindness and unconditionality I feel for you. If there is anything or anyone you need to forgive, this gift from Lady Nada will empower you to do so. Your ability to forgive won't make you a doormat for others. It will free you to leave the past behind. So let other people's choices be about their learning rather than your value, and choose to love yourself now. If you are at a troublesome point in your life, remember that, despite the thorns, the rose has an exquisite perfume. It is a powerful and wise soul that chooses a path that has truly challenging moments. But out of those challenges, great empowerment can be developed. Do not despair if you seem far from the light. You are simply travelling through the darkness for a time. Your inner light is strong enough to see by, even in darkest times. Still, that time will end soon, and you shall realise exactly how much you have grown through the experience. You will find your way into peace and happiness. Trust in your own light within and the loving kindness of Lady Nada's blessing now. It is enough to lift you into the light of love and peace. Come back to that love, to the pink rose unfolding in your heart whenever you feel lost. Some challenges are meant to help you to grow in your ability to love without condition, to surrender to the divine, even when things don't seem to make sense. You undergo such challenges because you are capable, powerful, and wise. The universe loves you so much. It is guiding you into your most beautiful destiny every day. Release guilt and fear. Know that you are loved, always have been, always will be. Guidance is sharing with you now that whatever your struggles may be, they will soon reveal themselves to be nothing more than steps along your path to the sweetest blossoming of your soul. Be patient. Rest with this rose light in your heart, dear soul, for healing energy is flowing into you now. Trust your heart to overcome any pain. It will indeed heal, open up and love even more powerfully than before. Such is the courage of your heart. There is an invocation for the card, and I will put that in the description box below for you. Okay. What further message can we have, please, for Aquarius? What's a further message for them, please? Okay, take that one and those two. Okay, we have caregiver, a father's love, and stand your ground. Okay, so we'll do this one first. So stand your ground. Standing your ground is an empowering, confidence-building action to take from time to time. Now is the moment when you need to stand your ground. You know you can do it, and you know that by doing so you will be the victor. So this is about being true to who you are, voicing what you believe and don't be swayed. It's about standing by your convictions it's about being strong enough in the face of adversity to stick with what it is you know, what it is you believe, and know that it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks or says. If this is what you believe, this is what your strength of conviction is, stand by it, stand your ground. You will be the victor because you will be strong enough in sticking by what it is you're saying. Okay. With this one, a father's love. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable in that it can be tapped into at any time. It can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. And also know that Father, God, Source, whatever you wish to call it, is also sending love and support, and you can tap into that at any time as well. You can always ask for guidance and for support if you're feeling lost or alone. This is not just about your father as in the physical world, it's also in the spiritual world as well. Okay. And caregiver. We are with you, and Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you received care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So this card is letting you know that you need to think about yourself as well. Yes, you give care to others, but it's also about making sure that you give that same level of care back to yourself. If you don't give yourself that self-care, that self-love, then it doesn't leave you much in the tank to actually give and care for others. So we need to make sure that you are refilling your own cup with salt baths, sitting in meditation, or just doing something that you love, that gives you joy. It's about making sure that you have enough that you're giving back to yourself as well, so that you're not depleted in energy or in love, or you need to make sure that you've got that coming back to you as well as what you give out. Okay, and just see what else we have for you. What are the messages for Aquarius, please, for their birthday month? What messages do they need to hear, please? Okay, let's start from here. Okay, we have restriction. Okay, so don't restrict yourself this month. Speak your mind. Speak what you're thinking. Don't restrict yourself. Don't hold back. But don't engage in gossip. So be dedicated to any plans that you might have. This is a card of wealth and abundance. So by being dedicated in your job or a project that you're thinking about, going forward, know that it will be a success. You will get abundance from it. Don't be working in isolation though. You need to be working with someone on the project. Be committed to the task at hand and you will have success. You will have some help and guidance from your soul, from the universe. Don't lose hope when things may not be going as you hoped. Know that you are loved, guided and supported, and you will be successful. So don't give up hope. There you go, uncertainty. So even though you are uncertain, don't give up hope when you're uncertain about something. Someone may need your advice this month. It's got a healing, but this could be that whatever it is that advice you need to give will help them with a particular situation. So it's not necessarily healing as in health-wise, but it could be healing someone's heart. It could be healing their uncertainty or their lack of self-belief. So someone may be leaving you, or you may be leaving someone. You could be leaving a job. But know that whatever is leaving you or you are leaving is going to be okay. It is a good move. Don't feel that you will be lacking in any way. You won't be. And if it is someone who's leaving, or you're losing a friendship or a relationship, know that it's making way for something bigger and better. There we go, friendship. So yeah, it's a friendship that may be changing. So know that it will be okay. Yes, it's grief, it's heartache when you do lose a friendship, but know that something is better that's coming along for you. Okay, and what do we have on the bottom? So we have preparation. So be prepared for that. You know it's coming now, so just be prepared. There will be a resolution. Nothing is as bad as it seems. Okay, so they are the messages that I have for you for your birthday month. I hope that there was something in there that resonated for you, and I hope you have a lovely birthday. And until next time, thank you for listening.